where this is going to go. Have you all got coffees and things, yeah? Oh, crikey. Well, listen, I'll talk for a little bit about exercise. Exercise, yeah? Is anybody doing anything regularly just now? Exercise. Oh, yes, madam at the back. One or two of these, hopefully? Well, there's a funny thing about the exercise industry just now, ladies, yeah? And it's changed quite dramatically in the last few years. It used to be exercise was considered something of a privilege for a certain group of people that would go to gyms, they would maybe join clubs, they would attend classes, but it always seemed to be a little too exclusive. And the reason for that was people feel that only certain people can go to an exercise class. So there's lots of barriers in the way for people going to exercises. Now, I'm 30 years in the business. I know I don't look that old, thank you madam for signalling to me. But I'm 30 years, so I've kind of seen an awful lot of how the trends and the fads and how things change. And people are under an awful lot of pressure about exercise. And people are under an awful lot of pressure about what to eat and what to drink and what to do with their lives and how they should be exercising. Now, if you were to pick up a magazine, any magazine that goes on about fitness and health and what you should be doing, you'll see a certain type of model used in those magazines, and you'll see a certain type of person used in advertising, and you'll see a certain stereotype, usually a lady, who will be at the gym, who will be doing her class, who will be doing her burpees, who will be photoshopped into looking like the latest big thing, yeah? Now, in my book, that isn't really what exercise is all about. And it took me a while to realise that exercise is maybe not all about being fit. Crikey, brought the room to a standstill, yeah? Now, there's a lot of things that exercise will do for you, and it's only been in recent years that they've kind of done a bit more research into what exercise will do for you. Now, the first thing that we need to know about exercise is that you should only really be doing it if you enjoy it. Because see, if you don't enjoy it, you're going to go once and never go back. Have any of you ever done that? Have you ever been to a gym and thought, I ain't going back there? They're all photoshopped. Yeah. People don't feel comfortable at gyms. Do you know why? Because most people have got their phones out and taking pictures of themselves in the mirrors and then tweeting it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, because you've got to get your likes up, yeah? But there's more to it than that, yeah, there's a little bit more. So, as far as we're concerned, I work at a place called the Studio Fitness Boutique over in Saltcoats. Do you know Saltcoats? It's by the sea, yeah, it's still there. So, we have a little place there, and we have a small membership where we focus more on, and I'll tell you girls, it's 99% the membership is all ladies, which is a shame because it'd be good to get a few more lads in. But what we've managed to do over at the studio is convince people that exercise isn't really all about doing burpees and looking great in your Instagram pictures, yeah, there's a bit more to it. Now, we go down the route that if you feel good while you're doing exercise, whatever it is, then that's a hit for us, that's a win. So we don't really focus too much on what shape you are and what you're eating and how many calories you're burning up and your Twitter likes. We don't really go down that route. We think more about what's quite good fun. But that was a hard sell back in the day because that wasn't really what fitness was all about. Now something happened 10 years ago in America, yeah, I know, sorry, had to bring them up. But and it changed the way that people exercised. Has anybody heard of Zumba? Oh, you have? Now, Zumba is dance-based. A little fellow called Beto Perez, who was a little fellow from Colombia, Cuba. And he decided one day that his class was going to be dance-based. So, brilliant idea that he had was that he would take tracks of music, all with different styles, but they were dance styles. So there was no press-ups, there was no sit-ups, there was no burpees, there was no leg lifts. It was just a dance. And he would teach you basic dance steps and choreograph it to a track of music. So people would go to Zumba classes and they would show up in their leotards and their, you know, the things they used to wear. Who remembers the Fonda workout? Do you remember the Fonda workout? That's how far back I'm going, girls. Yeah, I was there with Jane when she was doing all her stuff, yeah. But Beto changed that. He would say, wear what you want. Just doesn't matter what you wear. Put baggy trousers on so you can move. Put a sweater on from the cupboard and don't worry about it. And then he said, this is going to be a salsa. And people would say, what do you mean it's a salsa? And he says, well, this is a salsa track of music, so we'll do a salsa step to it. And they would say, but we're here for the fitness class. And he would say, this is the fitness class. So they got up and did it. And then he would say, right, that's that track of music finished. And everybody stopped and thought, is that it? And he says, no, there'll be another track of music coming up. So it was quite it changed the face of the way people were exercising. So then his next track would be a merengue. Do you know merengue? It's not a donut, it's a merengue, yeah? And then the next track would maybe be a flamenco. And then the next track would maybe be a waltz or any rhythm, dance rhythm. And all he did was go up and teach little moves to each dance. Now, what this did for the fitness industry, girls, was amazing, because all of a sudden, people would go along to these classes and think, I quite like this music, and I quite like dancing, but I can't do a burpee to save myself, so I feel quite comfortable at this class. And the other thing that Beto said was, there is no wrong steps in Zumba. No wrong steps. There's just unintended solos. So it didn't matter if you got it right or if you got it wrong. His idea was, as long as you're moving, even if you're going that way and they're going that way, it didn't matter. Nobody cared, because you were exercising, because you were feeling good. He didn't mention about working harder. He didn't have instructors shout instructions. He didn't have anything going on down that route. And you know how sometimes you go to the gym and you go to a class and they'll be saying, get your knees up, faster, bigger, harder, work. Nothing in Zumba. Instructors don't say anything. They get up and dance. They say hello to their customers, their clients. And everybody felt good. It was like going to a night out, because they would come in, they'd have a few dances, then they'd go away again. They wouldn't realise that they were actually exercising. It was genius. And as you probably know, business ladies in the room, nothing beats a good idea, nothing. Your good idea will carry you anywhere you want to go. So, Beto Perez, just a little fella, yeah, got a couple of backers in the States and he launched Zumba. And he did it through the home shopping networks. Late at night, if like me, you're up at 2:30 in the morning watching television, you'd have came across Zumba and thought, what is that? Now, in the UK, they launched it, and everybody bought into it. So all of a sudden, people were buying Zumba CDs. Remember CDs, girls? It's all downloads now. DVDs, you've got a box of them that's under the bed. And they were just selling these things online. So people were literally in the house, learning salsa, merengue, cha-cha-cha. And then he took that good idea and says, now we're going to teach people how to teach people. And lo and behold, 6 years ago, Zumba was born in the UK. So it changed the way fitness was viewed by people. Now, I still teach Zumba to this day. I've been teaching it for years and years. And lots of people in the fitness industry said, it will never last. It's a fad. But it does last, and it's in over 60 countries. Now, I'm not advertising Zumba here. I'm trying to explain that the way the fitness industry has changed, yeah? So now there's lots of dance-based programs, and it's all very easy. Now, some people, maybe some of you guys in the room would think, I would never go to Keep Fit. I would never do it. But there are things out there that you can do. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter your weight, your size, where you're from. There's no boundaries. Dance-based exercise, it's phenomenal. And I know some of you will think, I could never do Zumba. You probably could, but you maybe don't know it yet, yeah? So, if you're thinking about exercise, you'll know the benefits. I'm not talking about your weight loss, and I want you to think beyond that. When we exercise, we release endorphins. Here, makes you feel good, yeah? To the point now, GP referrals often will say, why don't you try exercising if you're feeling a bit down? And I know that's maybe a big blanket, yeah, but you get the idea. The exercise that we used to know has given way to the fact that it can make you feel good. Yeah, you don't need to go there to be photoshopped for your Instagram. You can go there to feel good. Plus, you will meet a lot of people. Plus, if the instructor's doing their job right, they'll make you feel welcome, you'll feel included, you'll make friends. I have ladies who use their Keep Fit classes now as part of their week, because they go, they do their class, then they'll see their friends, they might go for coffee, then they'll see them at the next class. So exercise has changed quite dramatically, you guys, into something different now. So if you're thinking about going to exercise and you think, I can't do it because my knees are sore, or I've got arthritis, or I'm feeling really down, forget all that, find a good Zumba class or a good Fit Steps class and just go and try it. Try it once. Now, it's easy to say, but I thought what we would do today is we would try a little bit of Zumba. Now, I know this is going to be a long shot for many of you, yeah? And I don't mean you'd get up on the tables, yeah? Some of you might want to even do it sitting down in your chairs. You can just sit down in your chair and do it. You don't need to even stand up. You can just sit down and you can do the feet while you're sitting. You can do the arms as you go, yeah? Now, it's a tall order, but I think if we all pull together, we could maybe do one track. What do you think? Will we give it a go? We could try it, couldn't we? I mean, you're here now. I know that it's been a long day. It's the last thing in your mind. But I tell you, girls, even if you've eaten your dinner, yeah? You know who you are. You can still do the feet under the table, yeah? You can still do the arms here. If you want to stand up, I would love you to stand up, yeah? But you don't have to. Oh, I have a few. I have a few. I'm going to keep it really simple, girls, yeah, and see how you get on with it. I'll try and do something, I'll try and use a bit of music. If you're having your dinner, don't worry. I'll try and do something that you'll maybe know.